Hi, so let me introduce you to Spectralayers. Spectralayers is sort of a Photoshop for sound. So you can find all the usual tools you have in Photoshop and the layer system as well. And so Spectralayers works by when you open an audio file, instead of having the conventional waveform from conventional audio editors, you work directly with the spectrum of sound, meaning that what you see in the bottom part of the screen are the lower frequencies, and at the top you have the higher frequencies. And using all those tools, I can manually solve and fix all my audio problem. So, for instance, in this example, I do have a lot of feedback from the guitar here, and I want to fix that by reducing the amplitude of the powers of the lowest frequencies here. So I'm going to switch to the 3D view so you get a better understanding of what's happening. So that's the regular power for the frequencies, and all of a sudden we have a peak of power happening here, and what we're going to do is use the erase tool over here, and I can customize this tool with the size, the aspect ratio, the hardness, just like in Photoshop. And I'm gonna slowly reduce the power of the feedback from the guitar here, and when I play it back, most of the feedback that was too much is now gone, and that's a way to fix the audio problems by being able to visualize what it looks from a frequency point of view. So you have a series of tools. So this was the eraser, and you also have the selection tools, which allows you to select part of your sound, and you can then cut this part from your original file and then create a new layer, and I can cut and paste the content from the first layer into the second layer. So now I'm gonna activate the visualization mode where I do have the colors of each layer. So we do have the green layer and the blue layer, which is the new one. And as you can see, the content from the green layers has been moved to the blue layers. And now I can play with it. I can change, for instance, the volume of this layer, or I can move it in time, or I can even rescale it, meaning from a spectral point of view. If you rescale horizontally, it means that the sound will be slower, and if I rescale vertically, it means that the pitch will be higher. So it's really like dealing with usual audio modification, but from a visual point of view. So the idea of Spectralayers is to give you the full manual control over your spectral content. So, for instance, you have applications like RX, which makes very good audio filters. And if we keep this analogy with Photoshop, these audio filters are like Photoshop filters. So you have a couple of settings, and it fixes the problem for you. While in Spectralayers, the whole focus of the application is to give you the tools you can use and customize to fix yourself the problem, which allows you to be much more accurate and fix problems that you cannot fix with automated filters. So yeah, one more tool is, for instance, here you can find the clone stem tool, which is also a tool from Photoshop, where I'm going to pick a source location and I can duplicate this source in a different place, and it will blend into the existing spectral contents. So it's quite a powerful tool to fix problem, do creative sound design, do restoration. You can even select and separate instruments, voices. It takes some manual work, but you can achieve any kind of result with it. And so Spectralayers is going to be released in April by Steinberg, and it has a ARA plugin, meaning that you can now embed it into applications such as Cubase 10, Studio One, Reaper, Logic Pro, and many other those which are currently implementing the ARA2 protocol. And yeah, so I hope you will enjoy the tool, and thanks.
Today's pro audio hardware and software can give you excellent results if you know how to use it properly. OBEDIA can help you to get the most out of your pro audio hardware and software. Why spend your time scouring the internet for answers or digging through manuals? With one quick call to an OBEDIA technician, you'll be connected with someone who can give you the answers that you need in real time via phone and remote desktop. OBEDIA technicians are trained in all major digital audio applications on Mac, PC, iOS, and Android devices. OBEDIA member subscriptions are cost-effective, give you great member benefits, and OBEDIA is here 7 days a week to help you get the most out of your digital audio hardware and software. No matter what your level of expertise, OBEDIA can help you to stay focused and productive and get your music back on track. Start taming your technology today with OBEDIA.